Welcome to my first YouTube video. I'm a little flustered because, of course, when you get ready to start something like that, your phone doesn't behave. It put it on standby. Anyway, so I'm not nervous about being in front of a camera. Maybe 5 years ago or so, I sold makeup for a while and I did Facebook Lives, and I absolutely loved it. So, but mostly what I loved was interacting with the people, and so I don't have anybody live here, so we'll see. But, so I'm not nervous about the camera, but I also don't know what I'm doing here exactly. I'm going to put my makeup on today while I talk to you about who I am and what's going on with me. I'll first tell you my name's Kathy Carroll. I'm 63 years old. I've been married to Mark for 45 years. Yes. And I have 3 grown children and 7 grandchildren and another one on the way. So that's just like, that's not who I am, but that's my family. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to sit on my mascara. I'm sitting on my mascara, sorry, to let it get warmed up. It goes on better. I'm not teaching makeup. I'm not selling makeup. I'm just putting it on. So I'm going to get started, and I'll tell you why. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to put some BB cream on. I have an autoimmune disorder. I mean, it seems like half the world does have one right now, right? I've known I had it since I was in my 20s. And I think that I honestly think it was triggered by the birth of my first child. It was sort of a traumatic birth. But I functioned pretty well through most of my adult life. And then look, I'm 63. There's a lot of stories to tell. I don't know if I'm starting the right place or not, but we'll see. In 2017, within a 2-week period, I had 3 heart attacks and a cardiac arrest. I don't have heart disease. I have vasospasms. And the cardiologist thinks it's probably connected to my autoimmune, but there's no way really to prove that. And she said, well, even if it does connect to it, we have to treat both things separately. So vasospasms is just a spasm of the artery, just like it sounds like. The artery just spasms and clamps down. If it clamps down all the way, it cuts off the blood supply and you have a heart attack. It's rare as far as anybody knows, but anyway, so I take a whole lot of heart medication to stop the spasm. I still have them. I still have chest pains, take medicine all the time, but they're not intense enough to cause a heart attack. Anyway, I don't know. We'll just see. I used to be able to talk and put makeup on 5 years ago when I sold makeup, but I'm not doing too good right now, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to put some blush on. Where was I? Okay, so I functioned pretty well like the year after I had a heart attack. But over the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years, I haven't functioned very well at all. I don't know if you want to know what makeup I'm using. It's old and I need some new makeup. The BB cream is not old. My mascara is not old, but this is old. This is Saint makeup, and I need to get some more. But that's another story. Maybe I'll tell you that in a minute. But I love this blush. It's a cream blush. Okay, so anyway, over the last several years, I just have not functioned well. I've just not lived what I call a normal life. I get weak when I stand up. My blood pressure drops. My heart rate goes up or it goes way down. I used to pass out. I got a pacemaker, so I don't pass out anymore, but sometimes I still feel like I'm going to. So, I don't go much of anywhere. I'm not involved in anything. I used to be really involved in church and, you know, go to lunch with a friend, go knit with a bunch of ladies, whatever. And I just have had so much, it feels like trauma. I mean, obviously the heart attack and cardiac arrest were trauma, but I often get sick when I go out. I either get sick at my stomach or I get really faint feeling, and sometimes it's traumatic. Before I had my pacemaker, I passed out in the bathroom at Costco. Now that is traumatic. It just is. And took me a really long time to go back to Costco. If you're interested, this is a MAC paint pot in the color Painterly. And I use it as a primer. When I put makeup on. That's part of this story too. I don't ever put makeup on. I hardly ever get out of my pajamas. I hardly ever get out of my recliner. And I feel like I'm just sitting there dying, honestly. And I just don't want to live that way anymore. So I decided that I could, you know, put makeup on makes you feel better about yourself. It does me. That I could stay home and not have those traumatic experiences out, which I don't always, but I've just become scared of them. Gosh, I feel like I'm just talking in circles. So we'll see if this video gets loaded up. Anyway, so I'm here. You know, when you don't go anywhere, you don't get dressed, you're not involved in anything, you just begin to feel worthless and hopeless and all those kind of things. And so I just got to do something. So here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to come on here at least once a week and put my makeup on and just talk. And I know, I mean, YouTube is a big part of my life. I've never had a channel, but I watch a lot of YouTube while I sit in my recliner in my pajamas. And a lot of it's really beneficial to me. It's encouraging, you know, to find people online who are going through the same kind of thing that you are, or I don't know, just that you can relate to. So here we go. This is just about empty. Let's see if I finish both of these eyebrows. I like to knit. I like to sew. I used to like to bake. I don't have the stamina to stand in the kitchen for that very much anymore. If I do it now, my husband helps me. He's retired and he's home. And yeah, but you know, when you don't have anything out in front of you, like a life, even those things become not fun anymore. So I have a hard time talking myself into sewing and knitting. Honestly, just being sick really often just causes depression. That's just really about all you can say about it. hopelessness. Okay, I haven't done, I used to be fair at doing my eyebrows. Let's see how this comes out. And do you always have one good one and one not so good one? Okay, I think I'll have to leave them alone because, yeah, they're probably just gonna get worse, right? I don't have much eyebrow to work with. And I don't want them drawn on so much. I only want them where I actually have hair, you know, just, I don't know. Anyway, I think this one is empty. Okay, I'm very out of practice putting makeup on. So, what do I want to do next? I think I want to do a little bit of eyeshadow. I hope I'm in this camera right. I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna put a little powder, just, what's this called? Just a translucent setting powder to try to help my eye makeup, my eyeshadow going better. I have one eye that eyeshadow doesn't like to blend on. I do not know why, but this seems to help a little bit. Okay. My eyeshadow's even older than my blush. I still like it, but I know you shouldn't be using really old makeup, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of brown on here. Try to make myself look alive. I rarely put makeup on because I rarely go anywhere, and often if I do go somewhere, I just can't be bothered. But I don't want to be that way. I don't want to give up on everything. So thanks for just hanging out and letting me put my makeup on. Ironically, I am going somewhere today. I do go, mostly I just go to the doctor, to the cardiologist, often. But, so I saw this girl on Instagram. She and her husband, they're younger than we are, but they do a monthly ABC date. And what they do is they take turns every other month and they just do the letter of the alphabet. So we're on our second month and it's my turn and we're doing the letter B. So we're going to, and when it's your turn, you plan the date. And so we're going to a restaurant called The Bright Star. It's on the other side of town, but we're going to do a late lunch, and we have not been there in years. And then also this month is my husband's birthday month. It's not till the 27th, but so be it for birthday. So I got him an early birthday gift. It's scary to go out. I have to be careful with what I eat when I'm out. Anyway, but I'm being brave today. I'm making a video and I'm leaving the house. Okay, put some of this on the lid. I did try to go get some new makeup before I started doing this. There's something about the lights in most big retail stores. I don't know what kind of light it is that bothers me, but it will make me break out in a cold sweat, get really weak, need to go to the bathroom, that kind of thing. If you experience any of that, let me know. You know, it helps sometimes to know that you're not the only one. I wouldn't wish this on anybody, but it does help sometimes to know that you're not alone. Okay, I don't like mascara under my eyes, so I put just a little bit of that same eyeshadow under my eyes. I got a mirror right here. And I got this one. I have a close one sometimes. But, also don't know where I'm supposed to be looking in this camera, because when I did Facebook Lives, you put your phone vertical and you looked at the top. That's where the camera was. But now I have it on Facebook. You have to do it horizontal. And so, surely I'm not supposed to look over to the left. That doesn't feel right, but we'll see. Also, I've never made a video with this phone. I have a newer one since I did that before. Okay, I don't think that's too bad today. All right, now I'm gonna put a little bit of something under my eyes. I don't like a lot of concealer. I need it, but I don't like it because, you know, when you have 63-year-old skin, it, oh, this looks dirty. What am I trying to say? You know, sometimes the makeup sits in those wrinkles. I don't want that. Oh my goodness, I'm getting it all over me. Hold, please. I honestly don't remember which one I used. I have 3 colors. I know that was my base. And I think I used to mix these 2 to go under my eye. But I know I quit that. I don't know which one I used. I'm gonna start with the light one. If it is too light, I'll put some of the other one on. This brush is sort of dense and slanted. It fits under your eye really good. This is a Saint brush. Also, in the last couple of years, I have gotten so much more gray, white, whatever hair around my face. And so everything looks different on me. What did I do right there? I think I got it down on my blush. I don't know. I feel like this video is going to be trash and I'm going to have to start over. I'm not planning on posting it until next week, my first one. So you might see this one, or it might just be a trial run. I don't really know. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of setting powder in my T-zone, my shiny. I sort of like my nose to be shiny, do you? But I don't like my forehead to be shiny. Okay, what's next? sure it blended good down there. And I always go back and add blush 2 or 3 times. So let's do it again. I like a little bit on the end of my nose to give me that sun-kissed look. And a sun-kissed look for me is red. It's not tan. Okay, that'll fade. Just hang on a second. Okay, I need to do some mascara, but I'm going to do some lipstick first. My hair's falling. I don't know what I'm doing with my hair either, because most days I don't fix it anymore. It's funny when you get out of practice of doing your hair and your face, you just like, I don't know what to do. That's just a tiny bit of, it doesn't have much color, but it makes my hair go on good. Because what I like to do, this is a lip brush, wrong end. And this is a cream eyeshadow, but I don't use it for an eyeshadow. I use it for a lip liner, and it looks really harsh, but it's not going to be harsh. Just trust me. I hate when people say that. Just trust me. Okay, so it's sort of dry, so that's why I put this on under it, because it just doesn't take really well without that. So these videos are just something out in front of me to do to make me get up and function. And hopefully they're going to connect me with like-minded people. Okay, now I'm using the same color that I used on my cheeks, this color right here, which also looks really harsh, but it doesn't have to be. I just wiped that brush off and put a little bit of that color on. It's still too dry. Put some more of this so I can blend it together. I like that. Pretty good. All right, let's do some mascara. And I always get your Q-tip ready here because in case you blink. And okay, I'm using this Lancome Idol. It's waterproof. I like a waterproof mascara, but this is the first time I've used this. I don't hate it, but I'm not sure it's my favorite either. My favorite used to be a Unique waterproof mascara, but they changed it to something like a 4-in-1 product, and it's, you know, $1 million. No, mascaras are expensive. Oh, wait. I gotta curl them. See, I don't do this often. I forget what I'm supposed to do. Okay, this helps you be able to see that I actually have eyelashes. Helps a little bit anyway. I did work with a health coach starting last summer. I did 3 months because honestly, that's all I could afford. And she has healed herself of a lot of autoimmune disorders, I never know what to call it, from the way she eats. And I did get a lot better by the end of that 3 months. But I'm still making stabs at it, but I'm not doing very well with it. It's hard. Especially when you're stressed from your health and you're sort of depressed from it sometimes. I'm not depressed all the time, but I do get really low days. The last thing you want to do is eat healthy. You want comfort food. So I've not given up. I'm hoping that doing this will just help me in every way, really. I was eating a lot of protein and a lot of healthy fats and very few carbs. But the diet was not just, you can't just say keto, or it wasn't just, she really made it fit what I needed. So it's not just something I can just say, oh, it was the whatever diet. I went for years without using these. Actually, when I was selling Unique, I used, and a long time after that, they had a lash serum that really did seem to help my lashes grow. They looked a lot better, but when they got rid of the water, well, they don't have any waterproof at all, but they combined it was a fiber mascara, a primer, a serum to help it grow. It was everything at once. And like I said, it was very expensive, but I just like a waterproof. I'm a crier, and I don't want mascara running down my face if I cry. So anyway, I'd like to find another serum. I just haven't worked at it very hard. It's all very good doing mascara. They're sticking together down here. Okay, I'm gonna leave well enough alone on that. If this video makes it. If not, I'm gonna do another one. I'll do another couple the next couple days. I hope to post my first one on Monday. I definitely feel like I have just rambled and talked in circles. I did accomplish a little bit of makeup. I mean, I don't think it looks too bad. It will come easier. Like I said, my autoimmune story is over 40 years old. And I've just been through a lot with that. And it's hard to know how to start telling that story. And what I really want it to do is just come out in conversation as we do this together, as we put makeup on. And we'll see. I've started counting my wins. You're about to see the tears. At the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I showered today, I made a video, I went out to eat, and got all the way home without being sick. Those are huge wins. Honestly, a shower is a win. Showers make me sick. I think it's the hot water, so I try to take as cool a shower as I can. It's it's like everything makes me sick. And then also nothing's consistent. Like what makes me sick this day doesn't the next time. And what I do okay on this day, then I don't the next time. So it's hard to have a life. It's hard to plan. And that's just depressing. So I'm in my own home. I'm comfortable here. And I still do get sick here, but not like I do when I go out. Or maybe I do and just don't notice it because I'm more comfortable here. If I'm not well, I'm in my pajamas and I'm in the recliner. And if I'm out and I get sick, I panic, because I'm far from home. I'm far from my pajamas. I'm far from my recliner. I'm far from my own bathroom. Just the comfort of your own home. When you're sick, I think it's normal that when you're sick, you just want to be at home. So I'm hoping that doing this, just getting dressed and putting some makeup on and just connecting with people. Although I will say it's sort of weird that nobody's online talking back to me. I know you can do lives on YouTube, but I don't really know much about that. Maybe in the future I could do a live and we could talk while I'm putting my makeup on. That seems to help me a lot. Just to know that somebody's out there. It's sort of weird just talking to your phone. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. We'll just see where this goes. Honestly, I don't know where your faith is, but I felt really led by the Lord to do this. And I think it's going to be twofold. I think it's for somebody out there who's going through the same kind of things I am. And it's for me. It's to get me up and moving and connecting with people. So thank you for being here. And I'll see you next week or maybe before.